Hello and welcome. Welcome to the stream, Eclipse. We're back again. Thank you for joining us. We want to remind everyone that we are supporting NAMI, and your donations go to support that cause through the whole season, season 3, and we appreciate your support. Yeah, you can click on the link below.
Oh shit, we're up to 700 already.
Oh shit!
Great.
Ooh.
Awesome.
So there you go. Thank you very much.
And we did it.
Let's see. If you want our patches and our pins, you can go to TuesdayNightGames.com. That's night with a K. TuesdayNightGames.com, and find our patches and pins there. Patrick's wearing one now.
And you may have seen we do have we've got Gabe here with us right now, which everyone happy birthday, Gabe. Could we get some happy birthdays?
Happy birthday, Gabe.
Happy Gabe Day.
We will have another guest, joining Michael Sinclair the second. It's fun to say the full name. Michael, you can take it away at any point.
All right. Well, last episode, we made our way to a mysterious pyramid. Anduvilli had wandered on in and made himself at home, followed by Peter, who was latched onto the exterior of his ship. And they wandered through and had some words. And they were...
Like we do.
Followed by Kiko and her crew. Tommy put the keystone on one of the pedestals. It began vibrating violently, and Kiko got scared, took it off. Everything went black. And we're going to pick up this episode with Buckford Sanchez in the ship of the Destiny. What are you doing, Buck?
General maintenance.
Maintenance?
General maintenance. Yeah. Making sure power levels are okay, shield integrity is all right. Really giving it my all.
Your radio goes off, and you hear a loud screech. Just screeches at you for a moment.
Well, that's not good. Warden, what is the origin of that signal?
There seems to be some kind of signal coming from the pyramid.
Huh. Is anybody around me? Is Selena around me?
Selena's there.
Alrighty. Selena, it seems that I may be needed. Continue with the work here. Once you're done with that vapor cooler, get working over there on that drive right there. I'll be back 5-10 minutes top. And I'd like to head towards the bridge of the ship and see where the rest of my crew is.
You gonna head to the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of keeping an eye out, see, where's everybody? Tommy, Doc, Pete, Cap.
They appear to all be off the ship.
Well, that's.
Did we tell him? Did we?
I definitely didn't.
Oh, yeah,
No, I
yeah.
didn't.
Peter definitely did not, but didn't I? I think I had told Buck to prep, in case we need to get away quickly.
That's true.
Make sure the engines were all good.
Yeah. So,
but that's all I said.
I was really focused on that. Give it 110%. That's the Buck guarantee.
it comes back to you, Buck.
That's right.
The fumes from the engine.
Yeah. So everybody, we approach this pyramid, and the rest of my crew has.
They've disembarked and entered the pyramid.
Is there an atmosphere? Do I need to suit up?
Yeah, you need to suit up for sure.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start getting my gear on. Put on my magnetic boots. Grab my bioscanner, my laser cutter, all the good phosphorescent sticks.
Got it.
And get ready and kind of psych myself up.
You make your way out.
What do I see as I enter this pyramid?
So you exit on a long extrusion of the pyramid in the corner. The ship has landed on this, and you're next to Anduvilli's ship. And you make your way. You see the footprints and almost like a heavy dust encrusted sections of this pillar are relieved of the footprint sections. So the dust is just kind of floating about, and there's a vent up ahead that's been cut open. You assume that's where they went in.
Well, was there any sorts of stealth I was told to be aware of, or we were just kind of...
Not to your recollection.
Alrighty. Well, I'd like to jump on my comm and say, Crew of the Destiny, this is Buck. Can I get a reading?
And Ruha hears it first as she wakes up from the ground she's lying on.
This is Buck Sanchez to the Crew of the Destiny. Is anybody there?
What do I see, Warden?
You're on the ground and your eyes are opening now. It's like you've blacked out. It feels like you were standing, but now you're kind of getting up off the ground.
Do I remember anything?
You remember the keystone shaking violently, and then Kiko running over and removing it, and then everything went black.
I respond to the radio and just say, Buckford, is that you?
It's me, Doc. Are you okay? Are you all right?
A little bit out of it, if I'm being honest. Something happened.
Vague. Are you okay? Where's the rest of the crew?
I think I'm alive. Is it still dark in here?
No, the darkness is lifted.
Is everybody here? Are they laying on the floor? Or...
Yeah, you see everyone laying around you.
I don't think they're okay, Buck. Everyone's on the floor. I was on the floor, but I think you brought me back to life like some strange southern angel.
My nickname in college. I'd like to maybe jump back on the ship and grab a couple med kits.
Okay.
And then I'd like to turn on my bioscanner as
Sure.
part of my standard equipment and try to find my way to the crew.
The bioscanner turns on, and you see a small amalgamation appear.
Am I also unconscious?
Peter, yeah, you're waking up now. You're not unconscious necessarily, but it's like your vision went out, and your eyes come back too. You're standing completely still. Everyone around you is on the ground except for Ruha, who's getting up.
Dr. Ruha, are you all right?
Am I?
You feel fine. You feel like
okay.
you're shaken a bit from whatever this almost like an energy pulse happened.
Well, there's not like any physical injuries on me?
You had maybe minor bruising.
I think I'm okay.
All right. Well, that was odd. My sorry, I've got a weird alert on my computer. Sorry.
But you are a computer, Peter.
Yes, it's my brain made a weird alert. That was very odd. We should check everybody else to make sure they're all right.
I'll start looking around at everyone and seeing if they need any help.
As you do, Buckford makes his way in. You hear the pinging, ping, of this. What is the life form scanner, right, Buckford?
Yeah, the bioscanner.
Bioscanner, yeah.
So everybody's kind of on the ground in this room.
Yeah, you see, and at this point, I feel like they're all just about to wake up. Kiko, you're about to come too, and Anduvilli, you feel like you were knocked clean out, but you're back to the real world now.
Nifty.
What in the HE double bendy straws did you get into?
Drugs
What?
of the space variety. Like emotions.
Oh.
Sorry. I don't know if I should have done that, clearly. I was just worried. And I took the key off.
Where is the key?
The key is near Kiko at the base of the pedestal.
Okay. Should I put it back on? I was worried. The vibration. Last time I saw it vibrate like that.
Tommy, did you take off your helmet?
Yeah, I just took off my helmet because my glasses are all messed up and my face smudged on the glass, so I couldn't see.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you guys did it, so I thought.
Is everybody okay? Does anybody need any help? I want to sit down in the medic bed.
As you say that, Buckford, you notice that Anduvilli has a bullet hole in his thigh.
I'm gonna scurry over to him.
Yes, please treat Anduvilli. And I'm going to hand the key to Tommy, who had originally put it on, right?
Yeah.
And I hand it back. Sorry, I want anything. I'm going to go over to Buck and Anduvilli and actually help and sort of get down to Anduvilli's level and just like, really sorry about this. I have dealing with a lot of trust issues. And I feel like I've been perhaps, in times of stress. I'm very stressed, but we're all stressed, so it's not an excuse. Slipping into old habits, and I'm just going to put a gun in his hand. Just like a handgun.
Okay.
If you want to shoot me in the leg.
I only brought so many med kits.
Terrible idea. Puncture the suit. If we have to go back out, you're gonna have a hole. We're gonna have to seal it up.
I can take
one hole.
I could take it off. I could take the pantsuit.
To be clear,
suit
I
pants.
still don't think it's a good idea. But if you're going to do it, that's better. So
I want to start using the first aid kit to start patching them up while they're having this little conversation.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll also pull out a stim pack in case. I don't know if there's one in the med, but I'll say like if you want to. I've told we shouldn't just inject without permission, but stim pack if
I would appreciate that for me.
Anduvilli. Oh,
There you go. I'm just gonna hand the gun back.
So first aid kit gives me plus 10% to bandage wounds and stop bleeding, and I'm trained in first aid, so that's another 10%. Rolled a 48, so is that 68? Plus 10 plus 10?
wait. Yeah. What?
I have first aid as
Yeah.
a skill, right? 10%. I rolled my percentage dice, and then using a first aid kit gives you an additional 10% to patch up and stop bleeding.
Yeah, I would
So that would be over your you use your intellect. So you would add those amounts to your intellect, right? And then you're trying to roll under that
roll
number.
under the intellect.
Yeah.
Okay, so my intellect is a 38, plus 10 is 48, and I rolled a 48. So is it meet or beat?
You said if your intellect's a 38, plus 10 is 58.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just I'm an engineer, not a mathlete.
What?
I like put the sticky side on wrong, and like I can't figure out which way to get stuck on me, and then I figure it out.
You find your way around this wound and help Anduvilli. The bleeding appears to have ceased due to your efforts.
So do we want me to put this back on and just leave it on this time, or
Tommy, you see several. It's not just the one pedestal. There's like an array of pedestals in front of you. So it's like they're all identical.
Oh, they're all identical. There's no markings on them that I can see.
They have different markings on them.
Does the key?
Does the key have markings? Are you trying to investigate this?
I'm gonna investigate the key.
Roll me an intelligence check.
I rolled a 12. My intellect is 45, so we go.
You're sure that these markings line up with a different pedestal.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So can I identify the pedestal? I do, right? Look at that. There's a guy right there.
Takes you some time. You search. Everyone kind of watches Tommy as he kind of frantically goes pedestal to pedestal and like begins like investigating. He's like
I
sizing up
apologize,
the
everybody.
stone.
My systems were rebooting.
Yeah, we all had an issue.
Yeah.
I was glad there was no incontinence. You know. That'll happen when you get knocked out. That's the thing.
Look,
So this one. And I put it down.
You put it down on a pedestal that appears to have the same symbols.
Excellent.
You hear a locking noise like this. Zoom. There's a steady hum this time, not erratic like before.
Okay.
It's like music.
Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this.
Or we could accidentally let this thing out.
I look at
Right.
Kika. I hate him less now.
You hate me?
you hated Tommy.
I'm pretty
Out
sure
of
he
all the
hates all of
people-
us.
Out of all the
Yeah, but
people,
what did I do? I mean, you shot him. So yeah.
I know. Yeah, I will
Cool.
take. I will
And
take.
I
The
wasn't
hate.
here when whatever you did to him before we got here. But what did I do?
You came
Oh,
in
you-
late, and you said that it wasn't a good idea to hand me a gun. I didn't
Well,
like
it's not
that.
a good idea.
Why?
To shoot. Well, I said it's not a good idea for her to let you shoot.
Oh,
So,
The first
nobody
reason-
should be shot.
then I
Because-
love you.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you. First person on the ship.
look,
First person on the
Anduvilli.
ship's there.
I don't know when you left the Marines. Perhaps I feel like it might be not as recent as me, so still working through that. And I just want to help. Whatever's happening out in the universe right now, and I feel a little bit. My mother unleashed the hell that is happening right now, and so I feel a little responsible, like I need to do something about it.
You're not your mother.
I mean, we did remove one of the keys ourselves.
Speaking of
Yeah.
a mother. Oh.
Hmm?
Sorry.
No, no. What?
Oh, I
Speaking
thought
of
you were doing
mother,
a joke.
No. How many pedestals are there in this room?
There appears to be like 40.
40.
Oh, so-
okay.
so
That's a
much
lot.
more than what was on
They
the
don't-
ship, the Marine ship. Or
Yeah, the
The
Marine
Marine ship
ship
had like
had
5
six.
or 6.
Yeah.
okay, so
None of them look
But-
like they would possibly open and let out some sort of organism, right? They don't look.
No, they don't look like a device that would open.
Okay, great. Okay, great.
Anduvilli, roll me a body save.
Yes.
the excitement.
That's your low, so low for me. Wow.
I don't know if that's a success, but we're gonna find out. Is it body?
Body save, yeah.
I failed it by one.
Now you're sure you added everything correctly, right? I just want to make sure we're all.
Yeah, sadly, I needed a 35, but I got a 36.
Oof.
You feel lightheaded and a strange pressure behind your eyes.
My eyes feel strange. Strange.
Doctor Ruha, can you
Oh,
take a look? Are you all right?
Just a lot to unpack here.
Do you need a suitcase full of the emotions?
Well, I think Anduvilli, something's
Listen.
happening.
Anduvilli, none of this smokescreen stuff works on me. I know you just pretend to be unhinged and crazy so everyone underestimates what you're capable of, but I don't think your machinations could have led you here if you weren't at least somewhat put together. So save that for the members of the crew who it will work on, which is not me.
Fine.
But I will examine you.
It was more fun that way.
Well,
What?
Oh, my eyes
do I
feel
have?
strange.
I do have a med scanner. Can I?
Ugh.
Yeah, you can scan it.
I just tell Buck, like, yeah, he's flipped back and forth. We just haven't really addressed it.
Peter is pacing around the chamber in the back, like just watching everything happen.
Okay.
For the record, I did put my helmet back on. By the way,
Okay.
just for the record. I wanna make
Just
sure
going
that's
to med scan him.
Roll me an intelligence check and use your whatever skills you have that might aid you.
Maybe don't do that, Anduvilli. I don't know if it helps.
0, 0 is 0, right?
Yes.
Okay.
clear.
Critical
9.
success.
Critical success.
I got
Yeah.
9.
You get a normal readout except for when you go by his head. You're getting some kind of strange reading. It's the kind of reading you would get if there was a foreign body.
Buckford, can I borrow your bioscanner?
Yo.
I use that one.
The bioscanner.
Not the med scanner, but the one that detects living organisms.
It detects a living organism for sure.
Does it detect 2?
It doesn't operate that way. This is
Okay.
more of the bioscanner is more for like a large proximity like room.
I
And the
see.
med scanner is more of like the interpersonal kind of
Okay.
scan.
There's a better bedside manner.
Mr. Anduvilli, do you have any cybernetic augmentations? Any old shrapnel in your skull? A tumor that was
Parasites.
previously malignant? Anything like that?
No, why?
Well, not to alarm you, but there's something inside your head
Oh,
that's causing pressure.
They
Oh.
did. You did mention ripping out the chip from the Marines, right? Like you just took that right out. Do you think maybe that's what's reading? You know, just scar tissue. or
what's my
something?
tongue look like? And I'd stick my tongue out.
It looks fairly normal
Okay.
for from your assessment.
Is there anything in my mouth? And I'm saying that to like Dr. Ruha.
As he says this, you
Mm.
notice something move in the back of his throat.
Oh, okay.
What?
I take several steps back.
What?
Mm.
Anduvilli, you feel a tickling like you need a cough.
There is. He has a parasite. We have to enforce quarantine protocols. There's something in the back of his. He has an
It's
organism
an
inside of him.
esophagus, Dr. Ruha.
No, it is not Anduvilli. I know what I saw.
Is everyone suited up? Does everyone have the?
My helmet's on.
Does anyone not
absolutely.
have their helmet on?
No, my helmet is on. I put that back on right
Does
after. I cleaned
Peter
up.
Put
have
it
a
back
suit?
on. Who all removed their helmets?
I don't believe it is possible for me to get parasites.
Is he not
He
wearing a
had his
suit?
helmet on,
I'm
so
not
I
wearing
thought
a
it was
suit in
cool.
the slightest.
Okay.
No, he
Peter?
hung on to the ship, remember?
Oh yeah.
I'm wearing my normal clothes. I don't even have the body of a suit on.
Am I sick?
I don't think we're sick. I think
I
we're
sick?
just gifted.
Okay. Is there any way to extract whatever's happening?
I don't know if
I'm
there's-
gonna-
I definitely can't do it while he's awake. If there is, and I would need someone to stand by in case it.
Hey, Selena, can you lock the ship down?
wonder
all
if
right.
We can use his ship. We can go to his ship. His ship. His ship. His ship. Let's get out of here. Huh?
Why would
I'm-
we?
I'm
I mean,
going to, if I can do so sneakily somewhat, just so he doesn't get alarmed. Shoot him with my trank pistol.
Oh my god.
And there it is. In the
Okay.
other leg or the same?
In
Doesn't
the bandage.
matter.
It's right into the bullet hole.
That thing, whatever it is, has reached some type of full gestation if it's moving around, so we don't have a lot of time to act.
Roll me a speed check.
I just read this one today because I was writing it out for our other guest. So the trank gun, the person defending gets to do a body save at advantage.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm not sure
I
why.
rolled
Yes.
a
advantage.
26
I know what that
under 35.
Okay. You pull your gun out quickly. You believe he doesn't notice.
Okay.
You take the shot.
I mean, that's what has to happen. It has to come out, whatever it is. So yes, I do.
You take the shot. Okay, so Anduvilli needs to roll a body save with advantage.
Yeah.
Which means
And
he
then-
rolls
and
twice
then
and
it's-
takes the highest.
Yes.
Yeah.
It takes the lowest in this
Or
case.
lowest,
The,
sorry.
the better, yeah.
That's
Those
past 20, and I needed a 35.
You feel the needle go into you, Anduvilli, and you look down as you're just been shot again.
You all have a strange habit of this.
It has to come out.
What has
It
to
has
come
to
out?
come out.
Why?
Whatever's in your head, and
You
so
don't know what it is.
I have a pretty good idea that it's some type of xeno parasite.
Possibly, yes.
Definitely yes. Your head is hurting. There is something in the back of your throat.
Could be a beneficial parasite.
Think of it like a molar. It could grow in right.
Nope.
Asher, have
molars
you
don't
ever seen anything like this?
Asher, it's just kind of dumbfounded, like,
You're our Xeno expert, come on.
I'm a xenolinguist. I speak to them.
Also, Tommy's probably fine.
Fair.
What? Why did you say my name?
You're probably fine.
It's for your
Sweet.
own good, Anduvilli. You don't want to wait for it to finish
Oh,
doing whatever
You
it's
know what?
doing.
Actually, you might not be. I might have just increased the speed of my own exposure. You
What?
might still be screwed.
Wait,
Hmm.
what?
Mhm.
Did Anduvilli not take out the trank dart?
The trank dart's still on his leg.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
He's just having this conversation.
yeah, then it'll,
Because
it'll
if he
still take
passes
effect.
out, then he can't tell you anything.
It's like 1d10 hours or something. It's ridiculous.
Oh. Yeah, because there was something that I did that might also
1d10
affect
rounds.
Tommy.
Rounds. Thank you. Rounds.
Right.
Excuse
You,
me?
as you talk on, do you remove the dart, Anduvilli?
Yeah, I'll remove it after a
Okay.
couple seconds because I realize it's
You-
probably a bad idea.
Okay. You remove the dart. So,
Ooh, I wonder. I'm gonna see if I can poke the thing.
how far back do you reach?
It's in the back of my throat, so let's.
You gag a bit on the needle as it hits the back of your throat.
Ugh.
Oh, don't puke in the helmet. Don't puke in the helmet.
So he's not wearing a helmet?
Yep.
Is he the
No.
only one?
I'm
the
not
only
wearing a
one-
helmet. I'm stupid.
Don't be so hard.
So it hit the back of my throat. Are you sure you saw something, Dr. Ruha? Because I didn't feel anything in there.
I
Feel the urge to
definitely
cough
saw
again.
something.
Oh,
Cover your
Yeah.
mouth. We have to
I'm
enforce
backing
some
up.
type of quarantine.
Nope. Going back in the air duct. I'm going to go to crawl.
Realistically speaking, he doesn't have to cover his mouth if you're all wearing helmets.
Yeah. Isn't it probably? It's probably better this way, so you can see what it is.
It aerates. I don't want it on me either. I say.
Look,
Yeah.
Go,
you-
going for it.
I don't know how this spreads. Yeah.
Warden, is it probably? Do you think with my knowledge and kind of idiocy, it's reasonable for me to assume that I do know why this is the case?
You can assume that it has something to do with all the liquid you drank.
Yeah, that makes
Before.
sense. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
That's
Cool.
right.
Cool. Dr. Ruha.
Hold him
I-
down. Kiko, Peter,
I can show you where it probably came
hold
from.
him down.
Would you like to
Okay.
know where it probably came from?
Are we forcibly operating on somebody?
We have to. We'll ask you after it's successfully moved from your throat.
Well, then you might all be. Well, then Tommy might.
Hey, so
have
then
one
where
coming
did
out
it come from?
of- I was drinking
Why did I
water.
hear my name again?
He did.
You were
he,
drinking
he,
space
he drank
water?
water over there. It is.
Okay,
yes.
Peter, definitely hold him down. Probably engage your sentinel protocols. Kiko, I'm gonna need everybody to help. Buck,
All right. Anduvilli, are you all right with this? Can we
he's
save
not
your
alright.
life?
There's something
Yeah,
growing
sure.
inside of
And
him.
I stick the trach dart in my neck.
Okay.
All right. He said it was okay,
Yes,
and I
catch
stand.
him.
I
Yeah.
activate
come
Sentinel
crawling back
Protocol.
in.
I stand up from being sitting on the other side of the thing, just watching this happen. Stand up, walk over,
Okay.
and just kind of pick Anduvilli up.
He's
And
like-
find a
Anduvilli
place
goes. He begins to go limp as the tranquilizer dart takes effect.
I will find a place to put him down.
Yeah, he's definitely unhinged. He's just not got the voice.
Before you take him away, I just want to make sure. I'm just gonna look inside his mouth again with a flashlight
How do you keep doing it, Doc?
And
because
as
I
she,
need to know if it's gonna crawl out of him while he's asleep and then
As-
just kill all of
yeah.
us.
as she does that, I'm like with a flashlight on the gun, sort of look back towards the where he drank from.
we're not bringing him on our ship.
No,
taking
we're
him
not.
back to his ship.
And unfortunately, Tommy, you might have to undergo a quarantine period as well until we can be sure you don't cough anything up.
Oh, you want me to stay on the ship with him? With the possible parasite that will come
You
out of him?
removed your helmet.
Oh, he said he drank water, right? We just test the water. If it's in the water and it's not in the air, we should take 2 samples, an air sample and
It
a
would
water
seem
sample.
more
Air sample.
likely that a parasite would come from water than air.
Oh, are we
Unless
all
they're real
experts
small
now?
And in small
I
particles
mean-
that are coming off.
Actually,
Can
kind
we
of.
just scan Tommy now, before we head back on the ship? Then
I'm very
Excuse me,
well.
what?
do a scan. Scan.
Oh, yeah, scan me.
How long? We don't know how long it takes for it to begin to. How long ago did he drink the water, Peter?
I'm going to sample
I
the
don't
water.
know.
and I'm
Maybe. How long was it? Like 20 minutes ago?
That's
We don't know
About
how long we were
20
out
minutes,
for,
half
right?
an hour ago.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's fast.
Well, we don't know how long we were unconscious.
Even the entire concept that it would live in water and not in air when we walked through a thick vapor that was clearly made out of some type of moisture suspended
not
in air is
wrong,
just
I'm just
silly,
saying.
right? Like, I'm
You
not
all-
crazy here.
Take 2 samples.
No,
We
you're
just
not.
Take 2 samples.
Left
Who's
out
got
a
it?
lot
Who's
of
got it?
details.
Look,
got
I'm
it?
gonna go put him down somewhere, and
Oh,
I
I
just
need to-
just turn around
I need
and
some
find
jars.
a place to
I
put
don't-
Anduvilli.
Look, the thing, I don't know if his ship has somewhere to operate, so to speak.
His ship is quite small. I doubt he has an operating theater.
We have a full med lab.
Anywhere you operate on someone is suddenly an operating theater.
Yep,
That's just how that
yep.
works.
Yep.
I don't think we should bring him on board.
Not our,
Not our bo- not our board.
Do not.
No, I
Not
agree,
our
Buck. I don't
Okay,
think we should
okay,
bring him
okay,
on board. I,
No.
All right, let's get him back to his ship.
All right,
All right.
his ship is this way, and I start carrying Anduvilli towards his ship.
And I didn't see any movement when I looked
Someone
over
should
at the
stay
water,
here and
right?
watch the key.
You don't see any movement, no.
Okay.
Is there anything in the one of those med kits that I can grab a sample with for like just grab an air sample and a water sample real quick? I think there's...
I believe
Scoop some water in your helmet.
No, what?
But you're so keen to taking it off.
I'm not kidding.
I-
He had
I
it
believe
off.
Buckford has a
Peter didn't
survey
have
kit.
anything on. I
Yeah,
figured.
someone
yeah.
should have.
Yeah, Buckford has a survey kit, but I
Mm-mm.
don't.
Listen, I need to know, am I doing this with you, or am I staying here with the key? We shouldn't leave it unattended. I can stay here with the key and watch it while you all deal with this, or someone else can, but it makes the most sense for me to be on my own.
You stay here. You stay here.
Right, who can carry this man?
Oof.
Yeah, here. That's
I
just.
mean, like a couple
I'll-
of us,
I'll-
right? Like a couple
I'll
of
get
us?
my no. I'll put my arms out.
And
I've got my
hand-
suit on too.
hand Anduvilli over to Kiko, and then I go, I will wait here while you all deal with this. Make sure nothing happens here, because if something happens here, everything goes wrong.
And Anduvilli, you're getting like kind of like blinks of consciousness every now and then. It's just you come to for brief moments and
No, you all right? You all right?
Because we've got samples, right?
I'm just gonna
Oh.
grab the trank gun and retrank him.
Can you hear me? I say.
yeah, you hear him say, "Can you hear me?" as you shoot him again.
I was hoping it was a.
Okay. Well, we're gonna help you. We're gonna save you.
Peter leaves Sentinel Protocol and goes and stands by the key and just kind of starts inspecting the pedestals, just to do something.
Sure.
Should Peter go look at the water since he cannot get?
We don't know that.
I can also investigate it when you are all back dealing with the key. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
want to
We're
leave here.
walking. We're
All right,
walking.
let's weekend at Anduvilli's. Him to the ship. His ship.
On the radio. Peter, had a thought. Can you recall any of the symbols that were on the other devices, the other keys that we saw on Kiko's mothership, and
I'm
see if
sure
there's a matching?
I can roll to see if I've clocked any of that information.
You can roll. I'll tell you that you've got like a photographic memory.
Right, but it was a very hectic time when I was stealing the key. So I
Roll-
may have
roll-
to go look.
roll intellect.
Yes, that is a 23, and my intellect is 55.
Okay. You recall the various symbols on the different stones. They're almost in like quick screenshots of like you're pulling up the like it was like a first person kind of view, and you're analyzing and taking those screenshots and
Very
recompiling
Minority
them.
Report.
Yeah.
Tommy, I do remember the other symbols. I will see if any correlate with these pedestals.
Thank you. Okay, so
I will see if any of these correlate with these pedestals. I changed out of that form. That's right.
So I guess am I not going on our ship too then?
Let's all get on Anduvilli and try to address this right now.
Okay.
I think old scientists on deck. Like I'm to help.
Yeah, no, I'm that different type of scientist.
However, yeah, but you're more than I am.
Okay, that makes true.
Hey. All right. Do we make it back to his ship? Also, make sure that you can override anything we may need on his ship.
Oh yeah, yeah. I still have admin credentials. I did not remove those. I just
Good.
Gave him back his. So, but if you get into a system, you don't lock yourself out of the system. You put a back door into the system. Everybody knows that.
What? No, that seems you're just an asshole.
I'm an asshole. What do you want from me?
I was just making sure the difference was known.
Open the ship.
If you're hacking a system, you're probably already an asshole.
Open the ship.
Ugh.
God damn it.
Worst Robin Hood ever.
Right. I opened the ship.
You open the
All right.
ship and get on board.
Ruha, tell us where you want me to put them.
Is there any large flat surface?
Yeah, Anduvilli, describe your ship for us real quick.
It's more of like a slight military scout ship. So there's going to be the main deck, kind of like an armory kind of space, and then probably a mess hall, like lunchroom that probably doubles as where he does like any medical attention that he needs. So you've got like the fridge and then the medical cabinet, probably like small next to it with some of random pills and probably some syringes that you shouldn't use.
Sorry, syringes?
Oh my god.
I'm not an addict like you. I'm just unhinged.
We'll need the difference later.
All right, and I just like drop whatever stim packs I have. I'm like, here, I've got some extra pain pills and stim packs, whatever you need.
Pills here.
Just tell
Sorry,
us
I'm
what to
just
do.
thinking.
I would.
I guess I'll put them down on the table.
Okay.
I would like to rummage through the medical cabinet.
Okay. Anduvilli, what might he find in the medical cabinet?
Like cigarettes?
Probably not. I'm thinking probably some like leftover military grade pain relievers. Maybe a few shots of adrenaline, actually.
Yeah.
Dope.
Okay. That's actually useful. So
Oh,
If
for you. Yeah, I was getting
my
them for you.
theory is correct, then if this thing is a parasite that's grown inside him, maybe it's still connected to him for nourishment. So if we sedate him with a strong sedative, that'll sedate whatever we pull out, which will help because I don't want to damage him when I remove it.
Right, we definitely don't want to damage the guy that we've already shot.
Okay, all right. We've moved past it. I apologized. I gave him a, eye for an eye deal if he wanted to shoot
The
me.
irony.
We
That's all.
can
Just-
Anduvilli
deal
was
with that
nicer.
later.
Okay.
The next thing is can we get some type of Tupperware or something to put whatever organism I pull out in.
Tupperware, yeah.
Just something.
I'm sure I've got I had a snack earlier. I'm gonna reach into my suit and
Dump out a lasagna.
yeah.
I mean,
And
there.
just scoop
I mean,
that
there
out.
are
I'll
cases
scoop
around
it
here.
out in the sink or in the bin and then rinse it out. Like, feel free, Doc. Oh, I should have eaten it. I should have put it on a plate. Shit. I'm sure
Well,
there's
I mean,
snacks.
it's contaminated now. We should just assume it's contaminated.
Mondays.
Okay, first I'm going to inject him with a military grade sedative.
All right. Anduvilli, what little consciousness you were holding on to begins to slowly fade and fade. You see the room fall away from you, and everything goes dark. You see his body go completely limp this time.
Okay. There's no way I'm assuming to X-ray him.
Not currently.
My
Okay.
ship don't have an X-ray.
I'm just gonna first do a preliminary examination and just open his mouth again. I've never taken my helmet off, by the way. It's still on.
No one's
Yeah.
And
helmets
just-
are coming off.
And just look and see if I can see it.
I mean,
You don't
just take
see
a picture
anything.
of it. What's up?
I am going to go in through his nostrils
What?
with like a probing tool.
Like a
Okay.
scope?
Yeah,
Like a ninja scope? Oh,
and
no.
see.
No.
I know it's gonna hurt.
Not him. He'll be
He's
asleep.
fine. Yeah, he's asleep.
Yeah, I want to go in and see if I can see it.
You go into the nostrils. There's this strange, like, tunnels of pink membrane move by as you enter through. It's a little bit of mucus there. You know, nothing out of the ordinary. You don't seem to see anything.
It was cold in the pyramid, right?
Yeah, it was.
What if we heat him up a bit, same like fevers and stuff? You
Make
know?
it uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, we can make the guy we shot uncomfortable. Let's do it.
At this point, I mean, there's a
It almost
I
seemed
grabbed,
like
like,
the
a
organism was
Mylar
trying to
blanket.
get out. You know,
I
it
came
kept
back
coughing.
just to make all of these moral quandaries even worse. I just wanted you to know that. That's all of your gift to me. Thank you for this.
I'm wondering if there's anything unpleasant we can kind of pop into his nostrils to try to coax this thing out so we can grab it.
right. I'm gonna
Um,
check the cabinets for any spices or like.
Is there any like rice, uncooked rice?
Anduvilli, what do you have in your kitchen cabinets?
You can heat up uncooked rice in a microwave and it holds.
It's probably like 60 bags of like dehydrated beef and beans.
dehydrated though.
Yeah.
Okay.
With no seasoning? Oh, Anduvilli.
He's weird. It's 60 and that's it. It's like just
Okay.
multiples of that.
Yeah, no, you know, I can hop back onto our ship. I can go through decontam.
Mhm.
I haven't taken off my suit.
How about Celine? Celine's still on the ship, right?
They're still on the ship. Yes.
Selena
Okay.
should put something in the airlock for you.
Yeah.
Leave the
Yeah.
airlock.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But then the airlock's dirty.
Yes, Buck.
I imagined I didn't actually get on the ship with you guys. I was kind of sitting outside betwixt our ships. You know, Peter's there, our
Okay, well,
ship's
then
there,
I'll-
you guys
I'll-
are in there.
I'll ask Buck then. I'll say, yeah, Buck, could you get Selena to get you, Ruha, what do you need, actually? Is there anything from the med lab we can grab?
I'm assuming the X-ray array is something that's a larger piece of equipment we probably couldn't move.
Yeah, you have a
You
a
get my
device that
X-ray
could X-ray, but you
Yeah.
would need to bring him into your ship.
Maybe like a rebreather with like capsaicin in there. I don't know. I've never done xenobiology before. Maybe if we like pepper spray his nasal passages or something, it'll make the creature uncomfortable or evoke that cough response, and then
We've
we
got
can
some-
see it.
And
I
we
was
have some
growing-
spices, right, that we could just, like... get
I was
from
growing
the-
a mint plant too. Do you think mint would
Yeah,
agitate
yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah. All of
Yeah.
that. Anything aromatic or something like
And-
that. And a rebreather.
And there's a flamethrower in the barracks as well, if you can just grab that, just in case.
All right, so
Lest, you know,
Always be prepared.
right.
For what?
I don't know. That's why we are prepared.
Let's get the medicine. Let's get like the rebreather. Get the flamethrower. That one.
In case we just need to
actually,
burn
That
everything.
is a great idea.
Or we can cook the rice with it.
Right, yeah, exactly.
All right, I'd like to ping Selena and forward, these requests, the rebreather, grab some sprigs of mint, capsaicin, any pepper, any spices. I also had some bottles of fermented liquors I was making, so my highest proof of that.
Okay.
I'm asking Selena to put it in the airlock, running her through the whole situation, or maybe a little bit of a contamination. Don't let us on the ship, no matter what.
She gathers up everything you need. She includes like a military grade mace, which you would have, and a flamethrower, and the rebreather. It's a portable device that allows you to circulate the air. You've got one.
Okay.
All right.
So it'll be contaminated. Okay.
I don't know. We have. There's more than one I think more than one person has that kit. Don't worry. But
All right.
it's in the exploration kit.
I don't have that somewhere.
I have an excavation kit. Was my kit.
Mm.
But yeah, I'll start like moving stuff over between our ships. Taking them up the ramp, leaving them, going to grab the flamethrower, the rebreather, making haste.
This feels terrible.
Great. And I'll grab and bring it in. All right. Here we go.
You gathered up everything.
All right.
So-
I'm strapping on some gloves and pulling out my forceps.
Gabe, metal table that you're on, or
Yeah, metal table.
all right. See, worst case, I just aim under the table, heat him up a bit.
Let's avoid giving him any kind of
going to
second
turn
or
it into a
third
grill.
degree burns.
Sure. No, yeah.
Not
Worst case, I'm just
yeah.
like
Worst
heating.
case would be
heat.
atmosphere catches on fire because you do that because it's a higher oxygen content. That have lower
God.
atmosphere.
Yeah, I mean, we
But-
could just have the warden system turn the
That's
heat up. You
Oh
know?
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that would probably be,
Yeah,
a little bit
'cause we-
uncomfortable, but that's fine, you know?
We have temp control in our suit. Well, I do. I don't know what suits you've got.
I mean, I think so.
Yeah, I think we probably all do.
Out of character, and none of you have thought of it, so I don't think you would bring it up. It's astounding to me that no one has considered electrocuting my body.
Oh, I have
Nobody.
because I have a stun gun, but stun baton.
But what?
I ain't
Tommy's
no.
not thinking of that yet.
I ain't
Let's
no
flamethrower the
scientist.
metal sheep on his.
I'm
fucking
not gonna
body.
let anybody flamethrow at anything. I'm gonna
Amanda,
try
no.
to make it just uncomfortable, see if we can get
I
it to
love this
squirm
show.
around.
All right,
Flame
Okay.
comes before stun alphabetically.
Yeah,
Right.
Kiko,
So
Yeah.
good.
you push this mixture of capsaicin and mint
Mm.
into the rebreather through his nostrils. I'm standing by with my forceps. The second I see anything, I'll grab it.
Okay. Yeah.
Peter's
Okay.
standing in the cave with all the pillars, just going. I should have asked them to leave me a gun. They're going to kill him. I don't. Should. I want. No, I should stay here. I feel like they're. Shit. And that's it.
Okay.
Peter,
hmm.
you roll me an intellect check.
He probably has more knowledge than I
Yeah.
would. Yeah, we should. This should be in reverse.
I succeed.
You succeed. You think you hear something.
Oh no.
Good night, everybody.
Come on.
I would describe it as like footsteps.
Peter steps back into the finds somewhere out of the way where he can see any entrance into this chamber while being out of the way and kind of hidden. He's attempting
Sure.
to just observe.
It's not too hard. It's pretty dark in there, and there's lots of fog.
Okay.
Now we'll return back to the ship. How are you going to do this?
Well, I want to see if it's mobile or not. So the first thing I'm going to do is try to flood Anduvilli's upper respiratory system with a rather unpleasant capsaicin mixture of Buckford's own growing.
Okay.
So we are now marinating him. We tenderized meat with a bullet, and now we're marinating.
I'm hoping to evoke that same cough response we got earlier.
I
Should
get
be
it. No, I get it.
involuntary.
I got
Stuffing.
it. Don't stuff him.
Stuffing the rebreather.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Mhm,
And then
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
shoving
yeah.
it And then shoving it up his nose?
Isn't
that's
that
where it
the
goes.
breather goes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Full-
Sure.
But try to keep his mouth clear. And I'm gonna be watching his mouth, and
Keep
I've
his-
got gloves on and
Oh.
forceps, and I'm ready to go.
I'm
Okay.
gonna step back a little bit.
I'm gonna grab him, to like
Yeah. Yeah.
in the to keep his jaw like open and just.
You see this strange mixture begin to trickle down the back of his throat. His
not
body
looking in.
convulses and coughs.
Anything?
Nothing, but his body is convulsing a bit and coughing.
Mm,
Where did you go?
There's a vein on his neck that begins to enlarge.
It's moving.
Ooh,
It's
ooh,
moved. It's
ooh,
moved.
ah.
It's moved. It's moved. It's moved. It's no longer in the upper respiratory system.
Okay. What do we do?
You see it's like a fat vein in his neck, and it kind of makes its way towards the chest cavity and then vanishes.
Oh!
Okay. What do we do? What do we
I freak
do?
out. When you freak out, I freak out. Don't freak
What?
it out.
What do we do?
We have to crack him open.
All right.
It's going to kill him. It's going.
Okay,
It's moving.
okay.
It's mobile.
No, do it. I'm backing up.
Right now,
I
just
don't
do
have
it.
I don't have
What
the
do we-
tools. I
You
don't.
do-
I'm
Wait, no,
not.
you have a med kit, don't
I
you?
have
You
a
have like
scalpel.
I'm gonna rip his
I
shirt
have a
open.
scalpel.
Can I see
Okay.
it still moving?
You don't see any movement anymore.
Shit.
Someone had a vibe shetty.
Me.
Yeah,
I have a
he's got a vibe
scalpel.
shetty on him.
We can't
I
just
have
start
a- I have-
slicing into it. We have no idea what it is. I'm gonna pull out
Tommy,
the med
just yell.
scanner.
Okay.
Again.
Yes, yes.
I'm
Okay.
PhD on empty.
Is
It's
do I
scanned.
detect any more foreign objects?
You're picking up something, yes.
Where am I
Where-
picking it up?
Yeah.
It's right around his collarbone.
Okay. People do that all the time. In smokers.
Tracheotomy.
Yeah, the
Yes.
the thing.
Yes.
The thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Doc, you're not giving me a lot of confidence in this one.
Okay, do a slicey.
All right.
Do a
All right.
slicey.
Kiko?
I've seen it happen.
Kiko, we don't have a lot of chances here. You take
Oh,
these
no.
forceps. I'm going to make an incision. You need to go in right after me and grab it if you see it. We have to be fast. It has to be a 1-2 combo.
Tommy.
What?
I feel
What?
like Tommy's more qualified than I
I
am.
feel like you're faster. You're good with
Oh.
your hands.
What am I? All right, let's do the
Okay.
pinch.
This was all
Yeah, you're
worth
fast.
it.
All right, I'm gonna take out my scalpel. Whichever one of you thinks you're faster.
Yeah, I
whichever
think
one.
I'm not fast either. Surprisingly,
All right,
Tommy,
it's
grab
you.
this.
It's gotta
I
be
need
you.
to be on
What am
standby
I doing? What am I doing?
to
I'm
mitigate.
gonna do a 1-2 combo. I'm gonna perform a quick tracheotomy. If you see it, you need to grab it. We don't have a lot of time.
I am grabbing the flamethrower.
With these forceps, yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Wait,
go. And I'm gonna.
What?
All right. The body convulses slightly as you do this. Blood flows. You hear the wind coming out of the hole you just placed through his throat.
I push down a little bit so we can see in.
You hear like a muffle, like
Grab it. Just reach in,
Is it
and
there? Can I see anything?
you don't see anything.
we know it's there though.
She said grab it. I feel like Tommy would have just shoved in to try to grab it no matter what.
Use your pinky.
And then-
No, I use the forceps.
You use the forceps. You begin to poke in. Blood comes pouring out.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Do you
As he-
hear? Do we hear a sound from the creature?
You don't hear sound. You hear his labored breathing now, like kind of gurgly.
Cool. I am killing a man. I am actively killing a man.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay,
I'm-
give me those forceps.
I don't know what I'm doing.
No, I know. I don't hear that squealing anymore.
No, you don't. You see the veins bulge.
Oh, Dr. Ruha.
I'm out of my depth here. I don't know how to get it out. We know where it is. I don't know how to get it out.
Okay. Bear with me. Parasites like living hosts. So if he were to overdose on something that's reversible, like an opiate when in the use Narcan.
We
to
tried
bring-
that with the sedative. It's not
No,
working.
no.
No,
I
like
mean-
a stim pack pain pills. Let's
mean-
go.
I mean, all the way. I mean, if we kill him, and then bring him back after the parasite's moved. The parasite won't hold on. It'll start to die too. It'll move on. It has to. It can't survive inside of him if he's dead.
My mom's a nurse. I love this shit. Keep going.
Are you sure?
No,
No, I don't think we're sure about anything.
no. But I just stuck forceps in a dude's throat.
But it was there. It was there.
I didn't see it.
Okay,
bright
scan him
side-
again. Wait, give me the scanner? I will just track and keep the scanner.
Okay, so we can keep
and
track of it.
If see where it is.
The veins bulge and pulse around where the neck is, and the pulsing goes down and deeper into the chest.
Yeah. The chest area. I don't know what to do.
The veins pulse back again towards the throat where the hole is.
Is there a pattern? When it
and
comes
down?
back towards the throat, I'm going to try to wait for that sound I heard initially
Yeah.
and see if I can just reach in and grab it where I think the scanner is showing it. I'm going to try to
Yeah.
eyeball it.
The veins are bulging now, kind of bigger than before, near the incision you made. You hear his
Trying-
labored breathing.
Remove some blood.
The blood is he's still bleeding from his throat.
Is it moving?
I mean,
when
we
you
have
scan it?
time. It's not a major artery. We have time, right? So,
Yeah, you just.
like right
Wait.
here, yeah, we have some time.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I did two up from. Yeah, no, you should be fine as long as you didn't hit the vagal nerve, vagal nerve.
Did I hit the vagus nerve?
Vagal nerve.
Vagal nerve. It would stop the heart, so we would know. We would know.
You guys don't actually believe this, right? Like in real life?
We don't know anything about this.
Just making sure. Oh God.
All right. I just you make the call. I'm
We have this. He's going to
Well,
bleed out here if we don't move quickly.
The
I'm
veins
just-
bulge and his throat begins to inflate.
Okay. All right. We got to try and do something. Or patch him up afterwards. I'll stick a stim pack in
Inflating?
him. Try I stim him?
What
Is it in his throat
the
right
hell is
now?
going on?
I'm gonna reach
There's
into
like
his.
almost like a balloon-like shape bulging from his.
Okay. All right.
throat.
Get it out. Get it out.
I'm
It's
getting it out.
obviously there.
I'm gonna go in from the incision and try to grab the bulge.
You grab something.
Okay. Pull.
I pull it out.
You begin to pull. Parts of something come out. Kind of just they break the whole. It's like a bulge of some kind of venous musculature, and it goes back in real quick.
No.
No,
Oh shit! What happened? Does she have some in the forceps? Like, did a piece of it break? Or
No, it's like she lost track of it.
shit.
It's squirrely
Alex.
little bastard. I can't get a grip on it.
The throat bulges again.
I just fucking
is it
reach
breathing?
in with my
it
suit,
tr-
with my
it breathing?
hands. Just
Okay, this time when the throat bulges up.
You reach in with your hands.
no,
No,
I'm
that-
like asking.
No,
Should I just?
No. This time when the throat bulges up, I'm going to take the remaining sedative and just right in the bulge.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You
okay.
you hit the throat. Just it begins to kind of like gyrate.
Then I'm going to go in with the forceps and grab it.
You begin to grab this. It's a large thing. It won't fit through the hole you've made.
Okay, I go in through the throat then.
You go in through the throat with the. Okay, you begin. You see his mouth open up, and the large bulge begins to kind of just sink in, and something's coming out.
Do you need help? Can I help? Can I just?
What is coming out?
Always drink the weird water.
Should we?
What?
It comes out. It's like a tethering of veins moving around.
I would
Wait,
drop
it's out?
it. I just know myself. I would be like, oh my fucking shoot it!
I have my trank gun and I
Flamethrower.
try to shoot.
All right,
I'm
flamethrower.
flaming whatever drops out of that.
I am also going to shoot the train gun. This fucking
Shoot the train gun. Tommy shoots the train gun. Flamethrower. And while this all happens, we're going to take our break.
What?
We'll join back up shortly after.
No! No! Oh,
come back and everyone's
Jesus.
dead.
and just because it's the break and we're having a switcheroo, Gabe. Thank
This
you.
was an absolute
so much.
pleasure.
Did I kill you, Gabe? I'm so sorry.
I don't look. I was just here for the drama at this point. I've been shot. Y'all were chaos. I'm like, you know what? I drank some weird water. Something's gonna happen. So now it's y'all's problem.
That's accurate.
I love
Thank
that I'm
you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And-
Birthday, Gabe.
This
We're
was a
at-
great birthday gift. Let me tell you, Jasmine. I'm clipping that. That was such genuine fear.
And we
Alex,
are
The look on your face of just, we fucked up. You had a man choking on his blood.
every
Wake
episode.
up.
Every episode.
Yeah.
We have raised 750 so far for Nami. Thank you. Keep on coming. And yeah, we'll be back with Michael Sinclair II joining it. Bye, Tommy. And we'll be back and like, whoa, that was terrifying. Did y'all see that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was like a thing. Anyway,
Jacob Bladder moment.
yeah, we'll be back in like 10 minutes, right?
Oof.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Sure, whatever.
Welcome back. That's how I do it now.
What,
My new thing.
what was the?
That's my new thing I do.
Oh, okay. I support you.
Welcome back. We
Like sarcasm.
we left on a little oh, Brandon leaving. I was like, who just left? We left on a little bit of a little cliffhanger there, but thankfully we'll join up with Peter inside the pyramid. Peter, the footsteps approaching. You hear them get louder.
I'm not making any noise. I'm just watching, waiting to see what walks in.
And you make out a shape of a humanoid walking in. There's some fog. It's a little hard to see with your optical receptors. But Michael, what does he see?
Okay, so what you see is a heavy, like more of a muscular, heavy set black guy who's 6'6", has regular like engineering pants on, but then on top he has like a ghillie suit on, kind of what I'm wearing, and just like a boonie hat. He has a whole bunch of, and the thing that you also hear first is like a whole bunch of clanging, like as he's walking. And you see like a bunch of dog tags, more than one person should have, and some jewelry on the same like necklace that the dog tags are carrying. And it's just like almost just like a jangly mess of like collected stuff on there.
Okay. So I'm just watching him enter the room. What do they do?
Michael, you heard a bunch of ruckus in here. You heard what you thought was a gunshot.
Oh. I come... Well, you're going to hear this, like, coming in really fast. You're just going to hear... Hey, what's going on over here? Anyone out there?
You just see the fog.
From his shadows goes, who are you?
Who are you?
Well, seems we're at an impasse here.
Yeah, you came over to my place.
This is your place.
Yeah, I've been here for a while.
How long?
I don't even know, but... Oh, wow. That's what you need to know.
This is a stupid question. Are you human?
Yeah.
You see
Are
step
you?
out of the fog, someone who looks human, but you see faint seams around the jawline and down the face. It's almost the approximation of a human, as though it were about a 6-foot doll with red hair.
I see. I get it now.
Are
That's why you were asking.
Well, also, considering what we've been through, it's a valid question, although you might be lying, so it doesn't really matter. But what's your name?
Jeremiah, what's your name?
Peter. What? Okay, look, what are you doing here? This is ridiculous. Why are you here? How
I've
could you
been here.
possibly be here by yourself?
Well, funny you should ask that. I wasn't here by myself when I first started. But I'm here now, and I've been just conducting research this whole time.
Is he wearing a suit?
No, I'm wearing what you see.
The suit is not present.
This is very confusing. You have to understand this is incredibly confusing. I just arrived. I didn't think anyone was here. This is a giant pyramid floating in space. You do know that, right?
Yeah, that's how we flew over here. Specifically.
An approximate amount of time, a month, a year, 20 years. How long have you been here?
Months, maybe almost a year now.
It would definitely be months for sure.
Months. How are you living? What are you eating?
I mean, I still have rations that I've been living off of.
It's a lot of rations. Do you have a ship?
There was a ship. And that's gone now.
What happened to it?
Warden, I would assume that, like, the ship that I got on here, it was, from the place that we came from, it was, like, barely skittering by, and we were just trying to get to this place as a group.
Yeah, your ship, you would still be functional, but it's basically like on the other side of this pyramid.
Okay.
So, you say there were more of you. What happened to them?
Well, when we got over here, we weren't in the best shape already. So, a couple of them were, they were really high-strung. They were paranoid. And almost one after the other, they just lost it on themselves.
All right, so let's see if I can put a hypothetical situation together here. You've been here for months.
Mm-hmm.
So, judging by your attire, you're military. And
A long time ago.
right. So, were you sent here to this pyramid, or did you stumble upon it?
I was sent here.
By whom?
Warden, was I sent here via what we talked about before? It was like a surveillance / like research.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we were sent out by some folks from Eden to come over here and investigate.
Okay. I'm starting to get a picture here. So you're from Eden. What a coincidence. As am I. Now, I'm guessing when the shroud came down and these pyramids showed up, you were sent here to investigate this place to figure out what this place is and what it does, and you've been trapped here ever since. Am I getting there?
That's about right.
Right. You were sent here by Admiral Lawson.
Warden, would I have been sent here by Admiral Lawson, or was this like just a group of
That
like?
that knowledge would have been above your head.
Okay.
Admiral Larson's pretty high up, and you would have just known that you're there as a research group.
Yeah, I was sent here just by a group of an interesting party.
So you weren't military when you came here. You were hired as security.
Okay, so actually, and I just bust out like, I bust out some hardware, and what you see is just some stuff that seems like it has like sine waves on it, basically just getting signals, specific positionings. It's also trying to scan frequencies, so that's what you see. I was sent here to kind of figure out where these signals were coming from, and so I'm actually an engineer, a computer engineer of sorts that was working on some communications, and they thought that they can use my services to come figure out what's happening.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to be giving you the third degree. We've encountered a lot of terrible things really rather rapidly.
And you're real, right?
As if you mean I exist physically, yes. I'm not a
Okay.
real human.
Well, okay.
I'm an android.
I gathered. I see
Yes,
that.
I'm trying to be as transparent as possible.
Well, it's working. I guess we've both been very familiar. Are you here with yourself, or are you here with some people?
I'm here with myself.
Okay.
I have a small ship docked a ways away. I came here because I was also intrigued. I wanted to learn more about what these pyramids are and what they do.
So, what initially brought you here? Because I know why I came here. I came here because I saw a signal bring me over here.
I stumbled upon it. I
You
was
simply-
flying.
One person does not just stumble upon it. This is
Why not?
because it took me a while, along with one of my friends. Well, they're not here anymore, but it took two of us to figure out to come over here.
It also took me a while, but I don't age like you do.
What's the agent got to do with anything? It only took me like maybe 6 months to do.
How do you know it didn't take me a while?
Okay, all right. I don't like this questioning. Let's just try and help each other out here, okay? It seems like you got here for some reason that you're not gonna tell me. I got here, and I know that signal took me over here. I've got some stuff set up around this place. I'm really close to figuring out what I need to do.
And what are you trying to do?
Well, this place seems to have some sort of Warden, and it seems like this is like there's a signal that I've been working on, and there's also like I've been setting up in certain rooms with certain objects and manipulating things in certain rooms in this place to kind of get that all going, right?
Yeah, correct.
Peter points at the key. Do you know what that is?
It looks familiar to you. It looks exactly like one of the items you have.
I'm trying to figure out what it is. Do you know what it is?
I'm going to take that as that you've seen one before. Yes, I do know what it is. Which means I'm guessing you have one as well.
I do.
Or have at least seen it. Okay, you have one.
I do.
Interesting. How did you come into possession of it?
I mean,
Look, I don't know if you realize what these things are, and they're incredibly dangerous, and I cannot believe you're still alive. It's a little mind-blowing, honestly, that you're just living here on this pyramid, which seems like the most unlikely thing in the world. Universe.
I got lost in my work. I think that's what kept me sane the whole time while everyone was losing their cool.
No, you know, what I think kept you sane this whole time and working was something's desire to get out.
Get out?
Have you not heard anything weird since you've been here? Have you not heard any voices?
I thought that was Warden, would I have heard any noises while I was here?
You've heard a numerous strange noises while you were here, but from what Peter seems to be explaining, it doesn't sound familiar to you.
Right. I mean, other than, I don't know about androids, but like every human has a little voice, and it's not been any weirder than anything else I've ever dealt with.
Yes. No, I understand. Okay, look. I'm going to put this as plainly as I can. This pyramid, and possibly the other ones it may or may not be linked to, are holding back another shroud. Do you understand?
That makes sense.
So, there's something on the other side that wants to get out, and it is very, very important that we don't let it out. Now, I don't know what you're doing, and I don't know what you're trying to do, but if you're trying to remove this other shroud, I'm gonna have to say no.
Okay, well... Listen. I've been here for a while. I've gotten things set up the way I wanted to. It's taken me a while to figure that out. And you coming here presenting new information to me. Where are you getting all this information?
Now, look, I know how this is going to sound. I've been in possession of a key for a long time.
Okay.
And through my own experiments, I've found out that these keys are beacons to some. They can read the signals that they produce when they are touched by an organic life form. Now, they attract things, and they are not particularly friendly, the things that they attract, at least most of them. Now, these keys are used somewhat, as the name implies, as keys to the shrouds that block off different parts of this big, wide universe. Now, one's already been opened. The military saw to that. They opened it, and that with it came these pyramids. I would very much not like to expose the universe to more horrors.
Neither do I.
Great, then we're on the same page. Have you touched your key, with your bare hands?
I typically wear these gloves, so...
I don't know if that actually stops it. Have you had any visions when you touched it and seen anything?
Would I have ever, manipulated it in any way?
You've had some strange dreams since you've been working with them.
Okay. I mean, ever since I had the key, I haven't had a vision, but, dreaming.
All right, look. I would very much like to see what you're doing in your setup. I
Sure.
do not, in fact, want to leave this key in this chamber unattended.
You want the grand tour?
I mean, that would be lovely. And Peter just, in his head, sends a message. Everyone, there's someone here.
Fire. Fire and screaming back in the ship as this creature is burned alive. Anduvilli lays back, lifeless.
I like to imagine I was outside and then it just got real bright for a second inside the ship.
Did we save him? Did we save him?
No, I will check his pulse. I go to feel his pulse.
Anduvilli's not alive.
No, we did not save him.
What?
Do we do
What?
compressions or
Yeah,
something?
I'm gonna stick him with a stim pack.
Right.
You stick him with a stim pack.
Like how? Just like is it? What's? Like, is it like his face has been like blown open and it's stupid for us
The
to...
hole in the neck is fairly large now from the removal of the creature.
Can we save him? No, I did stim pack him.
I am trying chest compressions.
His body moves limply as you compress him.
There's, I don't know.
You hear Peter's call on the radio, though.
You said someone's there, Peter? Are you all right? Is everything safe?
So far, I'm fine. It seems that the person who is here is a human who got trapped here and has been living here for a while. I don't know if I 100% believe them. They have another key. It's all very odd. I would appreciate some backup.
Are they by chance a surgeon?
Why would we need a surgeon?
That thing was so large. So many.
Ask them if they've been drinking water.
Look, all right, we'll make our way back. Yeah, Buck is a good. Yeah, have they been drinking the water in there? Look, we've lost Anduvilli. There was something inside him, a horrible creature thing.
I knew he was going to die. God damn it! I should have gone with you. Someone else should have stayed.
Excuse me, are you talking to someone?
Peter's just staring at you, not saying anything out loud. It's all just happening inside of his head. He just
I
goes,
know, like, from androids, just like I'm a computer engineer. Like, would I know that he just like sitting there is not on standby mode?
It's a little weird. He just stopped talking to you, and he's just kind of staring into space.
I'm sorry, I was thinking about something.
We'll clean up and we'll join you back there. Just be safe.
Going to wait here for a moment, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I mean, I got all day, and I'm just gonna sit down like comfortable because like I've been here, like I own the place. I'm gonna sit down like I own the place.
I don't mean to be rude. I just really have a hard time believing your story, and you may very well be telling the truth, but just trusting people has become an idea very foreign to me at the moment.
I get that.
It just seems highly unlikely that you've been living here in this pyramid on rations. Have you drank the water?
I mean, I have my own water.
But you haven't drank the water that's here.
I mean, they taught me way back in the day in the Marines that you don't just go drinking random water.
No, that's good.
Do you drink you can't. Wait.
I don't drink.
How do you know the water? What do you just got here?
Just
Tommy,
curious.
the body is flailing limply as you continue to pulsate.
Doc? Can I?
He's gone.
Tommy,
Had to tear half of his throat out, ripping that thing out of it, and I don't think.
So that's it? That's it? He's just dead now?
Can't just put him back together, Tommy.
It would do some. There's gotta be something we.
I'm just gonna pull Tommy
I made
back.
a bad decision. I've never dealt with something like this before, and
I didn't either. I don't know.
I think when I ripped that giant thing out of his throat, I think it took part of his throat with him.
Look, there's literally no way we would have known what
really
to do with this.
In there, and I was afraid it was gonna get into his lungs or something. And I think when I pulled it out, I think it ripped out. Look, half of his throat's missing, Tommy.
There's no way
What do we do now? What do we do now? Do you need to see if there are more eggs in him, or do you just burn his body? Or,
eggs?
I don't know. I don't know how this thing works. It's suddenly in water, and then it's fully grown in his throat.
Right. Okay, look, I'll deal with
eggs?
it. You guys get out, decontaminate as much as you can. I'll deal with. I'm gonna just grab his body and start walking out the ship.
Okay.
And I guess Buck will just see me come out unless you guys stop me. And I just take off any. Well, no, it's too risky. I just throw his body outside.
It leaves the low atmosphere of the
Well,
pyramid.
I thought I couldn't use it inside. Oh wait, no, we already established I've used it. I will burn up his body.
Okay.
We've established I could use it inside, so. I was
Not on
worried
fire,
all of a
floating
sudden.
away, and then
You
flame.
begin to burn the body.
I take it the operation was not a success.
That's correct. That's correct. Is there anything left of the thing that came out? What exactly did it look like?
It looked like a.
How big was it?
It was about. By the time you pulled it out, it was about the size of a little bit larger than a softball,
Woof.
and it was slithering and writhing, almost like a pack. It was almost like a nest of veins moving on itself.
No, thank you.
Did it look? Did the vein structure look like that of a human's, or did it look alien in itself?
It looked like some kind of coral almost.
Okay.
Oh yeah, like the sewer worms. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
All right. Ruha, this is not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Like, Anduvilli drank the water inside. Probably a mistake. Took off his helmet. I think if we hadn't done something, he was going to die either way. Anyway, it's not your fault. We didn't know any better either. There was no... Peter
I
needs
feel
us
like
now.
I've been losing a lot of patience lately.
I don't think that is your fault, though. You
No, but
were
it-
just present. You
You
were
don't
trying
feel
to save them.
useful. Look how many people have died in just 3 days.
What you are good at, though, is reading people. You know you're good at that. And Peter says someone's in there. We don't know whether to trust them. And Buck, let's regather. Let's head back in. We
With the
can't
strange
leave
person
Peter.
who's been living in the pyramid, you want to go in the room.
How do we know they haven't had an exposure?
That
Well, we are still suited up. We're all good, right? Everyone check in.
Are they all outside of the ship right now?
Yeah, you're outside.
Yeah,
I
step-
shut the ship and lock it.
Wait, are you inside, Tommy?
I'm inside the other ship, not our ship.
Anduvilli's.
Annabelle.
Yeah, inside Anduvilli's ship. Hey, Tommy, are you gonna stay over the comms?
I mean, I might have one of those things in me. So, I guess I just wait to see if I choke on an alien life form.
That doesn't seem like the best.
You have another option?
you help us until that happens.
And expose you?
Well, if you
Well-
keep... I'm not there.
If we keep the helmets on, right? That seemed to be their airtight suits.
And we'll just monitor your cranial pressure, right? And we'll know. And we won't let it get that large. And we'll remove it before it lodges itself in your throat and attaches itself to all of your veins and yields removal impossible.
Yeah. If this person has survived for months, and maybe they would know also how to help.
We should go support Peter. He didn't sound sure of himself on comms. He needs us.
Can I scan myself real quick? I just have a med scanner.
Yeah.
Do I sense anything on me? In me?
The scanner comes up normal.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'll come with you. But if I do have one of these things,
Yeah.
don't try to take it out of me. Just shoot me.
We'll tackle that if we get there.
I don't want to go out like that.
Well, he was unconscious at the time. You look. We'll tackle that if it comes.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh no, we've lost him. It's gone. All right.
just make sure to bring the flamethrower though. You just for other reasons.
Oh yeah. No, it's on the pack. We're going in. All right.
You're going in.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
Come on.
You make your way in, and you find your way over to Peter.
Peter's sitting on the floor, like a good distance, maybe 10 feet from this person, just staring at him.
I thought you said you were here alone.
Yes, I lied.
I figured.
Wait, he doesn't have a helmet on. He doesn't have a helmet on.
Yeah.
So who
Hi.
are you?
I am Tommy McDowell.
Okay.
This is Captain Kiko Larson of the ship the Destiny.
Hi.
Captain.
We saw a crew here of Buckford and Dr. Ruha. And Tommy here is a little stressed right now.
A little bit.
But we're curious. We just lost someone. Due to a parasite creature thing inside him after he'd been here. So Peter says you've been here for a while, and have you encountered that?
Warden, would I have countered that, or did everyone I see go different ways?
You encountered this. You had to put someone down yourself.
Okay. So, run it back to me. What happened to this person that you lost?
Oof. I'm not explaining
Well, they drank the water, and
Oh,
it.
something grew inside their brain, and
mhm.
they complained of a headache, and they coughed, and I saw something in their throat, which was smaller, in my defense when I saw it. And so we put them under, and I went in to extract it, and just in that small span of time, it had grown in size.
Yeah,
So many
that's-
arms.
That's a water worm.
Waterworm?
That's what I called it.
Did you figure out a way to remove it without killing the patient?
No, we had to remove the patient.
But water related. Definitely the water and not the air.
Definitely the water.
So,
Okay, alright, great.
yeah,
Doing good.
And also, I need. Y'all seem really high strung. Y'all need to.
if you'd been through what we've been through lately, you'd be high strung.
I've been through a lot, and you know,
I wouldn't
being all
make
high
light
strung
of it.
didn't get me where I am now.
I take it that those dog tags are from your team.
Oh, yeah, that's everyone that was with me, and yeah, that's. I'm trying to make sure they get home when the time comes.
What happened to them?
One was the water worms. The other one, they didn't make it before we even got here, and some lost their minds while they were here. I guess my best friend here, she ended up getting infected, and then she also, not by the water worms, just the regular infection.
What's the regular infection?
You get hurt. We can't find a way to.
Oh, that's what I thought you meant, like an infection that exists here. Sorry.
Before the advent of penicillin, people died from your everyday cuts.
Well,
Look, I want to believe what you're saying. I don't, but I want to. How do we know you didn't kill all of those people?
Oh, how do I know you won't kill me?
You
you
don't.
lied right away, and now
Yes, I
I
did.
see. Okay.
Interesting.
Chances are pretty high of you dying.
Considering how often people die around us, it's very probable that you'll die before we stop being in
Oh,
proximity
okay.
with each other.
Let's.
Wow.
It's not probable. People do not just.
Yes, they do.
People
Kiko.
have lived as well around us.
Hmm?
We've just been in dangerous
One.
places. We were not the cause for their deaths
Sometimes.
most of the time.
I don't like any of you.
No,
This
you
is-
shouldn't.
That's fair.
I mean,
We're just trying to stop all the shit that's happening in the universe. We're just trying to do something.
Great, me too. Like I was telling your friend here, I was gonna give him the grand tour, but he just blanked out, sat down, and then
Great.
y'all showed up.
Let's do the grand tour.
I'm
Let's
not
do the
leaving the
grand
key here.
okay, you stay here then. And I guess, did you find any matching symbols?
Did I find any matching symbols while I was waiting?
You didn't see any in the room you're in.
There were none in the room I'm in, Tommy.
Can you send me via that old data tablet thingy?
Yes.
Your old-
Is it possible to remove this key?
Is that a question for me?
No.
I go and try it.
You pick up
Can
the
I
key.
remove
Yeah, you remove it.
Oh.
The vibration it had stops.
So the answer is yes.
Great. Then
To the tour.
I guess so.
You know, I think eventually we're gonna have to leave it.
Yes, I know.
Okay. Yes. Let's do the tour. And I'm also gonna sidle up on to Ruha and just say like, what's your read on him? Do you think he's being straight with us?
I don't think we can continue to meet every single person with this type of hostility. I mean, we outnumber
yeah.
them.
Yeah.
4-1, 5-1 with Asher. Let's be real. If he meant Peter any harm, he would have done it while they were alone.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
Unless there's more of them than he's saying.
Lead the way.
tour.
What was your? I didn't catch your name.
Oh, yeah, how rude of me. Jeremiah Muhammad.
Pleasure to meet you.
I apologize for being so unpleasant, Mr. Muhammad. It's been a long year.
Let's all, let's give the grand tour. Let's all de-stress here for a moment, right?
All right.
And so you're gonna see me pull out the same kind of Peter saw. I have some equipment that just giving me some sort of signal readings that has like sine waves on it. And I'm walking around. Warden, but I guess me doing this tour, I know that I want to show them certain aspects of what I have established so far. I guess I'll take him to the closest room.
Sure.
I'd like to keep my bioscanner out while we're doing this. Just make sure nobody's hiding, no creatures, no.
Tommy, you may be able to be of very much use. Mr. Muhammad expressed that he is a computer engineer, so it's very possible that you could help decipher what, and I'm staring directly at Tommy, decipher what's going on here.
Okay. What are we dealing with? Sorry. What is he doing?
That's for him to explain.
Yep.
I just thought you would be interested in the situation.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Okay. So, I introduced him to the room. I got some pedestals here. I got them going.
Peter takes the key.
Okay.
You got these rooms here? Yep.
Here's this room right here. So, it took me a while to figure this out, but eventually, I got the pedestals we're still going in this room. What did it like the pedestals look like? Because I know I've placed certain items on them.
Yeah,
And-
so they look similar to the pedestals in the room you were just in that Peter removed the key from, and you've basically got what the crew of the Destiny would see is another key on a pedestal.
Oh. So that do you have more of those?
Mm-hmm.
You placed that.
Yeah.
How many? How many do you have?
I know I have a Warden. I know I have a couple. I don't know how many.
You have exactly 6.
Okay. So I'm gonna give them the tour and essentially like tell them like
Mhm.
I have
Right.
6.
Yeah. Peter
And I'm,
would
like-
recognize the 6.
As I'm
As
doing
he
it, I'm
goes
like just so caught up in like the like what I've done and explaining like to the other person who's listening like everything I've done, like the science that I had to do, the research I did, and like coming up to conclusions. I'm just getting lost in it. I'm not like totally concerned with the keys are doing in a sense. I'm just like very
Yeah.
proud of my work up until this point.
Sure.
You said I recognize the keys.
Yeah, you recognize these as the keys that run the Marine ship.
Okay. I private message Kiko.
Yeah.
Kiko,
Kiko,
these
on
are
your
the-
heads-up display, you see it.
Yeah, text appears that says, Kiko, these are the keys from your mother's ship.
Hello, Bell, smiley face.
Jeremiah, where'd you get these keys? Out of curiosity.
Yeah, I got these, and I think I got Warden, if I'm correct, I got this from Boreas, possibly?
You got these keys came with the crew that you were with, the Marines you were with.
Right. But we also we came from there as well, right?
Yes, and you did go to Boreas.
Okay.
The moons of Boreas.
Right. These came along with us.
With Marine, are you an active Marine? I mean, not like while you've
Used to
been
be.
here,
I'm former. Long time ago.
So what were you doing with them?
I told your friend here that a couple of folks from Eden were interested in figuring out what these signals
Okay.
from my research were. And then, but I'm not with the Marines anymore. I'm a scientist now. And my colleague had these keys actually.
What was your colleague's name?
Her name was Megan Carr.
Would
See,
I recognize
she's-
that at all?
No.
Okay.
I got her right here with me, and like you're gonna see like necklace jewelry and ring jewelry along with all the other many dog tags that he has.
Okay. We the last time we saw these keys was on Admiral Lawson's on the Marine mothership, and that was before all this opened. So it's a bit shocking to see them here now. But look, we're hoping that if we get enough of these, we could maybe close it up. But so this is a separate room that has pedestals as well.
Yeah. Yes.
How many rooms are there like this? Like, how many pedestal? How many do we need to get?
Well, I could show you the one room where I almost got it going. I have some pieces there, but I don't have everything. And I'm gonna take them to that room.
Sure.
Where basically, is it just like pieces of a key or like shards of
Yeah.
a key?
There's
yeah.
shards of a key on the pedestal.
Oh, shit! Where is that?
We still have shards?
We have the
I
we
believe- Didn't Asher have them?
we have a shard. Yeah, Asher was like grabbed it, right?
Asher's behind you with the 2 pieces. Yes.
Oh yeah, no, we put
They
it
were
in
like that
a
all the
we put
time.
it in a container or
Like
something.
a bowling ball
Yeah.
bag.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, we have the pieces.
We'll see it. Please.
Asher, would you?
Asher, a guy with a microchip kind of like sticking off the side of his head comes up to you and opens his bag, and there's two pieces of what look like shards of this key thing that you've been puzzling over.
This is amazing. And I'm gonna grab it, and I'm just gonna like analyze it for a little bit too long. It looks obvious, like this is just gonna go to where it needs to go, but I'm just like really giving it a once over. And I'm gonna take those pieces and try and put it together with the other key that's there.
Yeah, you put them together. There's still missing parts.
Ah, okay. What do you
Yeah.
think this is going to do if you put this together? Like, are you not worried it's gonna unleash something else?
I'm hoping it isn't. What I've done, what I know so far is the signals took me here, the keys took me here, and I think this is the solution and not the problem. That's the only way I could think about it.
Did Anduvilli say where he got the shards?
No.
Where did you get these other I guess shards then?
I will run to Anduvilli's ship.
Sure.
Wait,
Tommy makes his
Tommy.
way down.
Tommy, wait. Don't go by yourself. We don't know what's here.
Tommy, do you wait?
Nope.
Tommy runs off.
I set the key on the ground and I take off after Tommy.
The two of them run off. You catch up with Tommy fairly quickly. What would you like to do?
Tommy, don't go places by yourself. You don't know what's here.
I'm just going back to the ship.
Yeah, I know your destination.
Come with me. Go. Let's go.
I go with him.
Let's go.
The two of you make your way to Anduvilli's ship. Tommy, what are you trying to do?
I want to see if his warden has any information about where he picked up the shards.
Sure. You get to the ship, and there's a strange odor of burnt flesh.
What did you do?
I did not do what you're smelling.
The royal you, all of you.
We tried to get a thing out of him, and then that didn't work. So we burnt it when it came out, and he died, and then we burnt him and threw the crispy body parts into space.
You threw the crispy body parts into space? How?
Well, Kiko did it. A flamethrower, and then, like, I guess that.
But never mind. Just go look at your.
If you're looking for answers,
fucking
I'm not going to
thing.
have them for you on this one. But so
Peter's gonna go look at Anduvilli.
Anduvilli's burnt too. Well, Anduvilli's not there anymore. He was thrown out into space.
Wait, all of Anduvilli's body was thrown out into space? How did I miss this? What the hell? When did this
I
happen?
actually
wanted to
didn't
watch the
realize that
key.
too.
staring at some dude in the dark. I don't know.
Yeah. Flamethrow it and
I asked if they wanted to check out the body before we did that, and they just said flamethrower. So
All right, just look for what you're
just
looking for.
try to get the information for Warden, and then can you interface with Warden? That'll be faster than me.
Yeah, I can try,
Yeah.
and I'll sit in the pilot seat and try
Okay.
and interface with the warden.
The warden activates. Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you, warden.
Nice to meet you too.
My name's Peter.
Hello, Peter.
I do have some news for you. Unfortunately, your captain, your passenger, is dead.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. It is unfortunate. Look, is that... Are there any... Do you have any files that you're able to access on any sort of keys or shards of a sort of stone pillar that Anduvilli
Yes.
may have kept? Oh, wonderful. Are there any more shards on the ship?
There are no more shards on the ship, but a signal came from the moons of Boreas. And then the star map opens up for you, and you see 3 moons of Boreas, and you see the 3 pings where these signals came from.
So Anduvilli collected these from... This is all happening within Peter's mind. He's just plugged into the...
I don't get to see the map.
Not yet, unless it's
Okay, then
being
I'm
projected.
just staring at Peter.
So Anduvilli found these shards on one of the moons of Boreas.
Yes.
Do you know which moon?
Thrace.
Thrace. So there are signals coming from the other ones as well, which would mean there are possible shards there.
Possibly.
Thank you. Warden, we have some work to do on this pyramid, but I will come back before we leave. I want to pay my respects to Anduvilli when I have time.
Thank you.
So just hang out for a little bit. And thank you for your help.
Absolutely.
And I'll decouple. Anduvilli got the shards from one of the moons of Boreas, Thrace. There are signals coming from the other 2 moons as well that leads to the possibility there are other shards on those moons.
Great. Great. So we've got to go there, retrieve those, and then...
I'm sure it will be that easy.
I mean, it's not going to be easy, but nothing's easy.
No,
with
I
this
know.
cruci-
Yes, I'm fully aware.
All right.
Let's go back to them.
Sure.
There's no other key shards on the ship.
Before we leave, I do just want to change something in Warden real quick. And then
What are you changing in Warden?
I'm changing something back that I changed earlier that would be in bad taste now.
Fine.
What do you change, Tommy?
I changed back his username. So that
His
when
username?
Warden, yeah, so when Warden refers to Anduvilli, he properly addresses him.
Got it.
All right, let's head back. This doesn't
Yeah, no.
sit right with me.
You make your way back?
We make our way back.
Okay. Buckford,
Hey,
what's going on with you?
so I imagine Peter put the key down and took off after
God.
Tommy, and we gotta keep this key safe, so I'll pick the key up and I'll carry
There
it.
you go, yeah.
You carrying the key?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so Jeremiah, been here long or?
Yeah, a long time. What are your friends? Are your friends okay?
You know, we can never tell, to be honest. What do you do to pass time around here?
I get caught up in my work, and then I sleep, and I work. I mean, you might not understand this, but I'm a computer engineer. Like I work, I sleep, I eat, I work, I sleep, I code. That all over again.
I get that engineer myself. Nice to meet you. In the unions? We
It's
can
been a
talk
while.
about getting you signed up with a rep as soon as we get this whole thing figured out.
Sure. That's probably a nice idea.
It'll be great. Don't you get creeped out by this place?
Sometimes. Not so much this place, but some thoughts, some memories. Like some places I don't like them.
Yeah.
Tommy and Peter joined back up with the group.
So it looks like we have an answer to where there are other shards.
Yeah, we get 'em.
What?
Give the-
Did you say this out loud?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Let's get him.
Do we leave this key here, or do we take it with
I
us?
prefer not to.
But the other keys are here, so like.
Yes.
I mean, it'll be safe with me. I'm not going anywhere.
You're
You
going
wanna
to stay here?
Stay?
Well, I guess I could go. It's
I don't
You-
want to
you
force
might-
anything on you. I just look, most of this is your work. You're welcome to, if we have the same interests, join us as we try to collect the others on the ship. We have other crewmates. Or if you want to stay here, at least let us give you some more rations and things.
To be fair, there is a newly open ship that
Okay.
nobody seems to be
no,
using, and there was a bunch of
don't
beef and
feel-
rice
I
in it.
don't feel comfortable with that.
Anduvilli's
Was
not
Anduvilli's
using
ship.
it. Yeah, well,
This,
Well,
did
we
you get
could,
the information
Buckford,
off?
shut
of it?
up.
we could assign some
Baseball.
type of a guard here and perhaps bring Mr. Muhammad with us because he seems to be the prevailing authority. And I don't think it would be wise to leave him behind when we're tracking down the key to the puzzle he's put 75% together.
I appreciate that. And what was your name again, Dr.
Ruha.
Ruha? All right. Dr. Ruha. I just need 5 minutes, okay? This is... I didn't think I'd be leaving here today so quickly. I just need 5 minutes to...
Take your
I got
time.
so wrapped up in work, I forgot that, a couple of people were here, and I just want to pay my respects if that's...
Yeah, take your time.
Yeah. Sort of step away on like a room over or something like this.
Kiko, can I talk to you?
Yeah, what's going on?
I'm not okay with what happened to Anduvilli.
I don't think any of us are.
We handled this whole situation very badly.
Yeah, well, no one gives you a manual on how to deal with the universe destroying things.
We've all been acting incredibly recklessly and, in fact, very stupidly.
I think. Yeah, well, this is what happens when stress gets to you. I just trying to stay clear-minded, trying to just get to just trying to do our best.
Yes, we need to go apparently get these shards, which also will help us deal with the Taladar issue and getting him back.
Oh?
Because that's where the interference was coming from. Didn't we find that out? That Boreas was causing this?
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, okay.
Hold on, am I wrong in that?
You're not wrong, you're not right.
Okay, never mind.
Is this something that he could believe?
Yeah, I feel like it has something to do with Boreas that is causing part of this interference. And
Does seem like it.
look, I think I'm going to take Anduvilli's ship.
Okay.
I need some time, space. I don't even have my own room on the Destiny.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah. You'll meet us there, right?
Yes, I'm still gonna come with you. I just am going to fly Anduvilli's ship there. I just need to think. This is a... Anduvilli said some things that have got me thinking. I'm not obviously not the same as I used to be. And I think that comes with a little more responsibility than I've been treating it with. And that I don't just do what you say anymore.
Yeah.
I think I
Okay.
need to also then have personal space. Isn't that what people need? Personal space?
Yeah, some people more than others. Yeah.
At least for now, I'm just
Sure.
gonna, for the very, very present, I'm gonna take the ship and just kind of follow you there and just take some time to myself while we travel.
Okay.
I need to think about some things.
Whatever you need to do.
I'm gonna go get that situated while Jeremiah deals with this stuff.
Okay.
Should we take the other keys with us?
I don't think there's. I mean, you think that there's a risk of someone.
Well, hear me out.
What's the worry?
Uh,
I'm worried that our ship is less secure and more able to just have someone get access to all of this. I don't know.
My concern is that these keys are here, brought possibly by the Marines and your mother. And the other keys are at another location. So if we don't like what she's doing, maybe the other locations where the keys should be. I'm just saying, if we need the keys when we're there, better to have them with us. You know, if they need to come back here, we're coming back here anyways. You know, and then nobody can steal them, and you know, when we're halfway across the border.
Couldn't we just install a tracker on one or something? So if it was taken, the person who took them would most likely take all of them, right? And then we would know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we could. Then we have to chase it down. I don't know. You know, up to the crew. Up to the crew.
We
It
can.
wasn't easy to find this place, correct?
The pyramid?
Yeah.
Pyramid
It's
is-
like floating outside of.
Yeah, pyramid's fairly easy to find. It's a floating structure outside of Earth's orbit.
Oh, sorry, I forgot it was
When
close to
you-
Earth.
When you look
Um,
at it, you can hear it humming in your head.
We can take the artifacts with us. Yeah, we just have to make sure we keep them real secure and bring them back.
Yeah.
Why not? I don't see a downside. I guess.
Okay,
Sure.
let's get some cases from
Yeah.
Jasmine. Put them in there.
Yeah, we'll start that while and let Jeremiah make his peace.
But we do need to decontaminate them very, very well.
Jeremiah, what do you do?
After like 5 or 10 minutes of paying homage to the people that was here with me and all the memories that I had here working on stuff, I'm probably that ship that I had. I'm probably going to try and get lots of machine parts that I think are going to be relevant to whatever we're doing. Just haphazardly, just like throwing in there with like no regard of how safe I'm throwing them in there. And I'll probably try and whatever container I have them in that I can like move them around in, I'm gonna just move around the pyramid with it and like look for other people to see what everyone's doing.
Sure. You pack everything up, and the stones are removed from the pedestals. Where do you put the stones?
If I see them doing it, I want all the stones like in this little cart that I have everything in.
Oh. Yeah, if you have something we'll follow his lead if he's got like
Okay.
specific stuff to carry everything.
And it makes sense. Everyone here. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll pack it all up and take our time, getting everything out. And the Destiny, I mean, we've used it before. We've got a decontamination sort of like
Yeah.
thing. So let's make sure we go in that way.
I'll transfer all the information from Anduvilli's ship to the Destiny,
Thank you. Okay.
so that
Just-
we all have the same information.
Great. And okay, so we'll meet you at what the first set of coordinates then.
They got them from Thres, you said, was the one?
They got them from Thrace. There's no longer a signal coming from them.
Right. They picked these up from Thrace, so we can check the other two. And what were the names of the other two moons?
Keon and Calais.
And one of them has like a huge colony on it, doesn't it?
One's got a mining facility on it. This is
Right.
Calais.
The other two moons have signals for the shards coming from them, and one has a mining facility, so maybe we go there first.
Yeah. All
Calais,
right.
I believe, is
Calais.
the name of the
Yeah.
planet or moon. And we need
Yeah.
there.
Okay. Yeah. Let's meet there then.
Great.
All right.
Yeah. So I'll help everybody load everything back on the ship, and Peter's going to go onto the Destiny and remove the minor amount of personal items he has from the ship.
Peter does.
I will meet you all there.
Okay.
You can call me whenever, Kiko. I'm not leaving. I'm just going to be on another ship.
Okay. Yeah. No, we'll see you there. And she gives him a hug.
He hugs her as well. It's going to be fine. I just need time to process.
Yes. Okay. All right. Is everyone good? Everyone situated? Jeremiah, I'll show you to the rooms that you can stay in and everything.
It's nice.
It is nice. I
Can drink the water here, so there is.
Not allergic to cats, right? Or dogs?
No.
Oh yes, there are
Out on
both
the beach.
on. You'll
Oh.
meet them. You'll meet them. Yeah. And
I'd also like to form a complaint with the captain because Peter told me to shut up, and it's a little agitated about it. Well, once we get on, I just
You know, Buckford, I'm actually drafting a formal, just sort of general manifesto for the crew about how we want to conduct ourselves and deal with major decisions and, just like a Robert's Rules of Orders for how
mean,
our...
there are guidebooks,
Agreements
but every
should
time I
go.
bring up the handbook, everybody tells me to stuff the union stuff. So
Well, I mean,
they're there for a reason.
sometimes,
That's all I'm going to say.
sometimes union guidelines are very just,
Wait, are you guys planning on staying on board once we do this? Because once we do this, I'm out of here. We are all
we
ready
can-
to die. at a
honestly, I
moment's
haven't thought that far ahead, but
So-
I think we're just thinking about right now, Tommy.
Peter, do you want to take Odin so you don't get lonely? Sometimes it's nice to have another heat signature on board.
If you don't, I can take Odin if you would prefer that. If that would benefit you, I can. Take
No, I
the
just
cat.
think it would benefit you to have, some company
I'll take.
in your solitude.
I mean, we're probably gonna cry. Huh?
Right.
Yeah.
I will
Odin
take Odin
can,
with me.
listen to you. With a non-judgmental ear. She's
Thank you.
very good at that.
Thank you.
Peter takes Odin,
Just look
and
at
you
the-
venture to your ship.
I venture to my ship. I get on board and I say to the warden, Warden,
Yes.
if you don't mind, I'm going to pilot you for a while.
Of course.
This is Odin, pointing at the cat.
Hello, Odin.
We're going to be heading back to Boreas. If you wouldn't mind transferring all files that Anduvilli had on the keys, or whatever he called them, shards, to the Destiny, and link up with their warden to share the information and get acquainted.
Sending the files now.
And yeah, we're gonna head over there. Thank you.
And
yeah.
you take off. And that's where we're going to leave today's episode.
Only one death. We're great.
Yeah. Okay. It's coming together. I'm just waiting for us to, collect these things, bring it all together, and it's just like nothing good happens.
I still don't know if we're supposed to
Possibility.
collect them
I
or
know. Neither
do I.
not collect
We
them.
don't know.
Do we
don't
turn
know.
it on or do we not? Like that,
But
I
I
still
feel
don't
like
know.
I feel like we've decided we're collecting and bringing them back. So, but whether, I'm still totally
I have no
like,
fucking idea.
who knows what'll happen
Maybe.
when we do it.
It's like
Maybe
it's
something
literally a
else somewhere
50-50.
Yeah,
It's literally a 50-50. We're just
only
It's
one
like a
person
rolling
died
dice.
though.
I don't know. It's not bad.
Yeah, good luck to Jeremiah's survival rate.
Yeah, I hope I survive. I do not want. I'm pretty confident.
Yeah.
We'll have to
That's
see
where they
what
get you.
happens.
Like-
I mean, I was trying to save him.
We were trying.
The parasite counts as a second death. Like it, maybe had a family.
Oh,
I'm just
It
saying.
came
Wow.
from the
Somewhere.
water. When would it have
Everything
time
comes
to
from
have...
the water.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
They could have laid
It
eggs.
was
in that
it was
time.
2 days
Oh
from
my
retirement.
goodness.
When you said eggs, I was like
No.
me as a player, but also Ruha was just like so checked out during that entire flame burning alive. The second you said eggs, it was like,
Yeah.
I can't do this.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
do this.
Me too. I was like, you know what? Information from whatever be damned. It's getting out. No eggs near us.
Yeah.
Someone else in the galaxy can have a body with eggs.
I completely missed that you ejected Anduvilli's body. I was like, what?
It's
I
a good
missed
thing
it
that nobody
too, and I was
collected samples
there.
of the air and the water.
Oh shit! Yeah, you did. Oh, you fucking took some water samples. Oh my
Do
god.
do 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 do. Let's go.
Cool. 2 more episodes to the season, to the series.
Thank you
and-
for joining us.
Yes, and we're up to 800 rays for Nami.
That's awesome.
And let's do our spiel. Everyone,
Oh, yes.
go
Let's-
through. Tell us what you're
Let's
about.
start overlay order. So let's start with Patrick.
Hello.
Quick spiel.
Yeah, Patrick Neese. Check out 1031spky.com. It's the Necronomic Comedy Hour podcast. I do that with Brian, Brandon, and Ashley. We just released a new horror short story today, so check that out. 29 minutes. Original creepypasta, written by myself and performed by a bunch of great voice actors. So check that out, please.
Thanks, Brian.
Hey, you can catch me at twitch.tv/internet broadcast system or internetbroadcastsystem.com or briansoria.com. I'm also on the podcast 1031 SBKY with these guys.
Michael.
Hello, Michael Sinclair II. I go by Michael Crits everywhere. And I'm in a couple shows. Let's Get Wildmount on Saturdays. Second Star to the Right, a Neverland D&D show that's on Fridays normally. And then Into the Motherlands on Wednesdays. So just look at my Twitter for all that. If I ever get a chance to not do college stuff and D&D stuff, then I play Magic the Gathering on my own channel, Michael Crits. So,
Ooh,
yeah.
nice. Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex Ward. You can find me on Twitter at AlexWard777. That's where most
It's
of
like
the things I post are at.
it's like video dating thing. Hi.
Yeah. Hi. If you like,
Sandwiches?
yeah. I said it last week, but Conjuring 3: The Devil Made Me Do It's coming out. I'm in that. Watch it.
Jasmine.
Hi, hello. I am Jasmine, that bronze girl. Bhullar. You can find me at that bronze girl everywhere. I DM a D&D game on my channel on Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Xander, Josephine, Lord Balvin, and Gabe are all in it, so check it out. It's fantastic, in my opinion.
It's great.
What else? What else am I doing? I'm developing a couple of different projects. A couple of them I can't talk about. One of them I can. I'm a developer on Into the Motherlands, which Michael is in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on the weekends, actually, it's been Saturday and Sunday. This time it's just going to be Saturday. I've also been a part of a GTA RP server where I play Judge Katarina King because I used to do competitive debate. So I love that. And Gabe plays my son.
Amazing.
So yeah, I just got a brand new courtroom courtesy of Vicken that I showed off on stream. So you can catch all of that on twitch.tv/thatbronzegirl, and you can find me on Twitter as well.
Awesome. And I'm Josephine McAdam. Obviously, you're on my Twitch channel, but it's the same at JCVIM everywhere on socials. You can find me on Jasmine's channel on Tuesday nights for Shakar. Tomorrow at 5 p.m., Jasmine and I, as well as Becca Scott, will be on twitch.tv/Stream of Blood at 5 p.m. playing Blades in the Dark RPG. And if you want to see what the Shakar hype's about even earlier, on Sundays we have a rebroadcast watch party at 9 a.m., which is a lot of fun because the cast jumps in. We have fun interacting with everyone. And you know what? If you're into horror, since you're here, perhaps, I have 2 movies out on Shudder: Scare Package and The Mortuary Collection. They're both horror anthologies, and they're fun. Michael, would you like to?
I am Miguel Coronado III, and I'm on this show.
You are.
And I just got vaccinated, so go get vaccinated.
Yay!
Oh man!
Thank you for joining us tonight, and continue to join us for the next 2 nights in 2 weeks.
Brandon
this will be
Stargrave.
end of season 3.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
and-
Brent,
Brandon
Music.
Stargrave, yeah. Thank you to Brandon for our live score. He's back. There were no storms this weekend.
Oh, my goodness.
And he was here for the live scoring. He also helps me plan out the episodes. So thank you again, Brandon, for helping with that.
And of course, to Holly, our
yes, to
Holly,
behind
our
the
tech
scenes
director.
tech director.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. See everyone
I
next
don't know.
week.
I don't know what's
What?
happening.
See ya.
I don't know what's happening.
We're
either.
so good at outros.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Would you?
I'm just, yeah.
I'm sweating a lot. I don't.